Hey guys, so I know it's pretty dark in here. I understand how dark it is and everything, but I just got done watching Alien Romulus and I can't wait. I'm gonna put this at the beginning of the video to show you how excited I am to make the review of this movie, because holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, that is my initial reaction after watching this. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't stress it enough. Oh my god. This film was so amazing from beginning throughout. I can't stress that enough. I literally cannot wait to hurry up and get home, turn on the camera, and get ready to recording. This is like, oh my god. It's just holy shit. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. I know you guys can't see me, but anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. I'm putting this at the beginning. Yeah, I can't stress it enough. Hey guys, so like you saw in the video before this, or the video at the beginning of this, you know exactly what I mean. I saw Alien Romulus, and I was able to actually sit down and think about how I felt about the film right after, getting back home. This is a couple of days after the film has been out. I should have done it when the film came out, because I went to a fan screening, and so I was able to watch it like a whole lot earlier than a lot of people. Then and then you guys can have my own actual thoughts about it at the beginning. But it seems like the rest of the world feels exactly how I feel about Alien Romulus being one of this year's greatest horror movies, because my god, it is absolutely amazing. I shit you not, I wanted to go watch that movie like 3 more times after I was done watching with it. I downloaded Alien Isolation. I do plan on playing that on either YouTube or stream. I'm still debating about that, but I have it downloaded because immediately after I got home, I downloaded it. I was also listening to all the Alien soundtracks while driving back home. I saw the movie in an RPX at Regal, so I was IMAX and Dolby all together. Absolutely amazing. Felt great. I didn't get to see it with a lot of fans, but there were a lot of cool, people around me that enjoyed the film with me and so forth. But yes, so what I think about Alien. I think it was a goddamn roller coaster. Yeah, that exactly like the title of this video. It is literally the horror roller coaster I never knew I wanted to be on. Because my god, this movie goes off the rails not straight from the beginning actually, but like a little more, like maybe 15 to 20 minutes into the film where it actually picks up. The beginning of the film, you get our establishing characters. Andy, and I forgot the main character's name. I'm so sorry. I'll put a picture right here, actually. She looks a lot like Ellie, if I'm gonna be honest, from The Last of Us part 1 and part 2. She would have been a great Ellie cast, but that's just me. But yeah, they establish our characters, and then everything goes batshit crazy. So to give you a synopsis of the movie without actually spoiling anything, our main character and Andy, which is a synthetic robot. You guys should know this in the Alien franchise if you've seen it. If you don't, it's just a regular robot. It's just a robot made by a greedy corporation. Literally, that's literally it. And they are trying to get out of this dump of a place they live in, or planet they live in, and they basically they get called in by their friends, or one of her friends saying, oh, there's this job, basically like a thief. There's this job saying, hey, if we do this, we'll be set for life forever. You have to join us. The only way we could do it though is with your brother, because he's a robot and he can sneak us in. That's why we need your help. And so they weren't with it at first, but then they do. And after that, the whole movie goes batshit crazy. I'm talking about the gore. It is crazy. The practical effects. Oh man, look, I love a CGI as much as the next guy. All right, but practical effects are always where it's at. Like, we're talking about Terminator 2 Judgment Day practical effects. It looks goddamn amazing. like the xenomorph and the, well, there, no, this isn't spoiler, but the xenomorph is in this film. It's showed off in the trailers and in the posters, so I just want to clarify, not a spoiler. The face huggers, I have seen back behind the screen footage of the face huggers, and they look fucking terrifying. They're terrifying in this film, but you can easily tell that they're animatronic or it's like practical effects when they're showing off into the film, because you see them scurrying all over the floor and everything, and it's great. I don't care if it looks practical. I would rather that than some CGI, you know, crappy looking thing. And I'm so happy with like the outcome of how that looks, because if more people like how it looks and more people like practical effects, they'll stop relying on CGI. There is CGI though. You could tell, but like that, most films when they use practical effects, they mix it in with CGI, so it's like practical CGI effects. And so some films, they just rely on CGI, and then it looks terrible because, you know, most of your money goes into that and not into the film, and that's just, I hate that. But yeah, okay, so the practical effects, okay, and then the cinematography. Oh my god. So I played a lot of Dead Space in the coming of days earlier this month, and at the end of last year, no, the beginning of last year actually. I played a lot of Dead Space, especially the Dead Space remake. I love the cinematography in that game. I love the lighting. Like you could do a lot of photos. It's super dark, super gory. I got an insane amount of Dead Space vibes from this movie. Especially in the last 15 minutes of this movie. There's like a scene where I'm not gonna spoil it, but like you can see the open space and then, you know, things happening, and it's just wow. Just wow. I was literally in awe. I think there was a specific scene where I was like watching, and then it like showed up, and I was like, holy shit, this looks fucking great. Like, that was my initial reaction. I wish I want to kind of start bringing a notebook every time when I go into the movie theater, writing down, okay, I really like this scene. This scene is pretty cool. I don't really think that scene was really, really good for this movie, but who cares? The gore, the monsters, you know, the scare factor. Let me tell you, I don't get scared a lot in games. That's a lie. We've seen me get scared in games quite a bit, but I don't get scared that much. All right, in movies. Because movies, you could tell where things are going. You'd be like, oh, okay, this is the monster, this is the bad guy, and this is the good girl, right? When I tell you, I was terrified throughout this whole fucking film. I was anxious. I was like on the edge of my seat, just biting my nails, like SpongeBob. You know, just like wondering what's gonna happen to these characters. I haven't felt like that in a film in a long time, and this is that film. Oh my god, I can't stress it enough how crazy I was feeling throughout all this. To help my case, at the end of the movie, when the movie was done, I was sitting next to fans, obviously. While they were leaving, I had asked them, saying, oh, what'd you guys think of the movie? They're like, oh, we thought it was great, but what did you think? You were twisting and turning at every scene. I was like, I thought this movie was fucking great. Absolutely fucking amazing. And this is exactly what we need for horror films. The story is great. There are some things I'm not really vibing with, but it makes sense, at least in the story. The story was great. The horror was great. The gore was fantastic. There's an extra, I guess, 20 to 15 minutes of I can't say that because that's a spoiler, but it's pretty big, because you think the film is done, but then you're like, oh wait, we still got this to go with, and then the film amps up even higher. It just shoots for the fucking stars. It lands right. I'm like, you know what? No, we could go more. Boom! It just skyrockets, and I loved it. I didn't want it to end. I wanted to keep going. So that's pretty much all I can say about this film without spoiling it. So I guess I'm gonna give it my rating. So actually, after watching it and, you know, sitting down, thinking about the film, you know, thinking about everything that happened without, you know, going straight a 10 out of 10 right away, I am going to give this film a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. There are some things where I was like, okay, I don't really like that. I thought you could have done this instead of this, but you need to make a movie. So, you know, you have to do this instead of that. So I thought it kind of took me out of it a little bit. There was a scene where it did take me out, where I was like, okay, I really don't agree with that opinion. And then the movie like quickly reeled me back in, which is good because the film doesn't really do that for me. Once it takes me out, I'm out. I'm done. And that probably would have made me bring the movie down to probably a 7 out of 10. But since it reeled me back in, I was like so enthralled into everything. I was like, this has to be one of the greatest films of 2024. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I urge everyone to go watch this movie. If you are a horror fan, you will absolutely love this movie. I can't think of anything else that would be wrong with it. Like, if you could actually tell me what was wrong with this film, I would love to hear it. Because it's better than Alien Covenant. I personally like Alien Covenant, but, you know, everybody hates it because of the lore and, you know, well, not the lore, it's just, you know, they try to bring the aliens into it and add new shit. But that's just a different story. Prometheus is also new. A lot of people didn't like Prometheus as much, but, you know, you can't go wrong with the first Aliens. And I consider it on par with it, and it's actually even better than it. Because I really loved every goddamn second of this film. So I urge you, please go watch it. Yeah, that's it for this review. Maybe I might do a spoilers review if I watch the movie again, if I'm feeling it. But for right now, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to upload this video as fast as I can. I really wanted to, you know, actually give my thoughts about it. Next time, you know, it will be much quicker because I wanted to do this way earlier. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please go watch Alien Romulus. Thank you for watching the review, spoiler-free review on Alien Romulus. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.